How's on? Good. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Town of New Baltimore Town Board Regular Meeting, May 12, 2025. If you could please join me with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so the first order of business, I have a card here from Nicholas Cremini. That would be you, sir. You need to step up to the lectern and say what you need to say. You're new to us in terms of being at a town board meeting, so we typically leave things to 3-minute comment period.
Okay. I want to try my best.
Okay, very good. That's all we ask.
All right. My name is Nicola Cremini. I've been trying to get a CO for the house that I own since 2016, 17. I've been done everything that I need to be done and beyond that. I did the Litchfield, the house for sale. The same day of the closing, people walk out because the inspector didn't issue me the certificate of occupancy.
Yeah, you need a CO.
Okay, so now, on top of that, he wrote it what he needs to be done for me to get the certificate of occupancy. I done that. I paid contractor to meet him with him and everything. I had 2 more buyers on the house. And they walked away because he refused to give me the certificate of occupancy. I got all documents here that I'm gonna leave with you guys, that you guys can review and everything. This I can leave with you because that's the original from DiChiaro, from Christopher DiChiaro, the engineer who designed the Litchfield. Okay?
Okay.
I had a meeting, I believe, with yourself.
About 2 years ago.
And the gentleman also was there, me and my brother, okay? And if you recall, I'm not old, you said, do the Litchfield and you will get the CO. No, I'm not saying.
I don't think I said that, but
Okay.
carry on.
Okay. And I said to you, I said, after we finish the Litchfield, there's gonna be something else. Now, this is not about a building code. This is about a personal vendetta towards him. I'm just telling you.
No, I know, but I don't want to get into accusations
Okay.
and personal
All right.
things. I don't think that's
No accusation or
appropriate.
anything. In the meantime, I'm paying taxes. I can rent the house. I can sell the house, and I can live in the house.
I will talk to the code enforcement officer. I mean, I talk with him regularly, so that's not an issue. Have you actually, if I may ask, have you actually requested a final inspection for the certificate of occupancy?
Yes, we did, and I got.
Okay, then I'll, then he'll schedule it. Yeah, bring it over. Then that can be
Right over
scheduled.
here. I
And,
pay $150 for the inspection with the contractor. I still don't have it,
Okay.
don't have it.
if he has we can schedule, and he'll schedule,
Sure,
to get in a final inspection.
okay.
Okay, that would be the CO. I know that we spoke 2 years ago with your brother,
2023.
and there was issues with the septic. I remember that at the time.
Right.
I don't remember other issues, but the fact that I don't remember doesn't mean
No,
that.
I'm not, but that's what I say. I'm not gonna hold you to that, what are you saying?
Well, I'm not the CEO anyway.
You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? But, we did have the meeting. I was there, you were there, the
Yeah.
gentleman was there, I don't recall your name, I'm sorry.
Nick Ellison.
Okay, and my brother was there, which, because of this issue, it's been since 2023, we don't talk to each other anymore.
I think it was on a Saturday we met, didn't we?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you did call me this past
I
Saturday.
called you, yeah.
And I was I need making time to pick up the phone, but then I call you back and I left the message.
I know, I call you, you call me.
I
We
know.
did. I know. And I did get your voicemail from earlier today, or
Right.
maybe you might have done it, since
No, I done that same day, Saturday.
yes, I left about 12 on
I didn't
Saturday.
making time to pick up the phone.
So you must have called me Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. I did call.
All right, look, I think it's a really simple process of a final inspection and getting that scheduled. I don't see it any more complicated than that. I'm assuming everything's good and golden. I know you're saying it is, but, and I don't think there's a personal vendetta. I honestly don't think so. I do know our code enforcement officer.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I know our code enforcement officer follows everything right down the line. That way, he's not gonna be doing, special favors for different people. And not gonna, treat you differently and special and treat others, not so
I
special.
hope you're right.
Okay, all right, good. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
Me
Okay.
too.
Yeah, I don't have no reason to
You want me
expect
to
a
kneel
lot.
on and pray?
No, that's
No, we got a
okay.
new pope.
I know, but at least he's an American.
Okay, all right. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you so much. Now I drive it 200 miles back.
Oh, dear heavens.
Yeah.
Why don't you stay up at your, no, never mind.
I can't stay at the house. I
Okay,
can't.
I shouldn't
I
have
can't
said
stay
that.
at the house. I'm paying taxes, I can rent it, I can sell it, and I can stay there. But
Right.
thank you for listening to me,
Hmm.
and all for the best.
Okay, we will. And I
All
have
for
your
the
phone
best.
number. I have your phone number and email address.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You have a
very good,
great night.
very
You
good.
ready, Maria?
Well, we don't have a lot of items on our agenda for tonight, no resolutions. We do have some things coming up. I
Thank
know
you,
that
guys. Good night.
the next,
Good night. Safe load, live home.
within the past couple of weeks, I sent to yourselves, all of us here, you received a copy of the proposed decommissioning plan for the Lodestar project. It's a solar project on 9W by the creek.
Uh-huh.
So that has been sent to the engineers as well as to our town attorney for their input, and I hope to have that on the agenda one way or the other. And where it goes, I don't know, but I don't want, none of us have that engineering background. At least I don't think so. No. So that's gonna be up on the next agenda. Other things to bring forward. I have a meeting with Development Construction and Delaware Engineering Wednesday. Is it next Wednesday?
No, they didn't confirm yet.
Oh, yeah, they didn't confirm. And that's gonna be on the final issues with the Water District number 2. Hopefully, everything will be fine. Unfortunately, the prices have gone up for labor, which they informed me of today. How much more? I don't know. Hopefully, we'll have enough. For those that don't know, on behalf of the residents, well, let's go back. We got ARPA funds of $330,000 for Water District number 2. Well, excuse me, it's for the town of New Baltimore. Yeah, we spent none of this on behalf of the town of New Baltimore. It's all going to the 33 people who live in Water District number 2. Whole thing.
And we have meetings on
And we had, oh God, we even had meetings in the park
it. Yeah.
because we couldn't meet here because of COVID. Remember that?
Yes.
I think we had 2 there, didn't we? So any event, I know I wasn't all that keen on spending the entire grant that was for the town of Baltimore on behalf of 33 people. Is it 33, 34? Homeowners. But the water district wasn't in need, and this will eliminate the need for further debt. Because for those that don't remember, the section of the 120-year-old pipe that went under the thruway and failed was repaired in the initial bond issue. But the remainder of the pipe from 9W to the thruway and from the thruway into the water district itself is still the 100-year-old pipe. So the choices were easy. So that is about to start as a rough estimate, not final, rough estimate start date by the end of June. When that happens, we'll have to have public notice because there may be some disruptions in water during the construction, which would make sense.
And they'll know about it. The residents,
Well, yeah, I expect they will. Of course, there were some people that came to our meetings and didn't even know they were in a water district. And they lived there for 6 years.
doesn't
And
matter.
they had to ask them, didn't you know where you got your water from?
Yeah.
And I was surprised to find out they thought that they answered
Some
no.
people think it comes out of the faucet.
That was pretty-
You know,
I didn't know how to respond to that question. It's okay. No one told me I was in a water district. I remember that quote. Any event, that's an aside. So knowing that people will know is one thing. Knowing that they'll be told is another. Is that fair enough?
I just wonder if we should send out a notice, God.
Yeah, we're gonna do all that.
We'll do all
Oh,
that,
okay,
yeah.
that's all
All
I'm
right.
saying.
Okay, so those are two things that are on the docket coming up. And there's other things going on, but I don't have full information. Aside from the fact I'm going to have a meeting with Senator Hitchie's office about another potential grant, but it's really just at the discussion phase. All right, upcoming meetings, May 17th to 18th, townwide roadside cleanup, May 24 through May 25, same thing, townwide roadside cleanup, May 26, town offices closed in observance of Memorial Day. May 28, grievance day from 4 to 8, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. May 29, Thursday, town board meeting at 7 p.m. May 31 through June 1, Ag Fest at the Van Etten Farm. June 5, zoning board of appeals at 7. June 9, town board regular meeting at 7. June 12, planning board meeting at 7 p.m. June 23, town board meeting at 7 p.m. So we have a second public, but nothing here. Order of claims. Okay, resolution 93 of 2025, resolution authorized supervisor to pay audited claims. Whereas the town clerk has presented claims to the town board for audit and review, and whereas the town board has audited claims 2025-05-01 to 2025-05-32, it is resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay claims 2025-5-01 to 2025-5-32. And be it resolved that the town clerk will prepare an abstract and hold it for public review until June 30, 2025. I'll make that motion.
A second.
Motion made, motion seconded. Motion duly made and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
General, $14,925.51. Highway, $12,136.63. Sewer one, $2,093.25. Sewer two, $43.41. Street lighting one, $1,788.06. Street lighting two, $217.63. Total $31,204.49.
Okay, anything further from our, Angus here?
Nope.
I just want to note that I noticed that our lighting bills are substantially lower. We're going to end up with a decent surplus in lighting. Since our conversion to LEDs last May, June, or maybe it was earlier than that. I can't remember the date.
About a year ago.
Yeah, it was a year. It was first half of 24. The difference in our electricity is going down. So those folks who live in the lighting district will save a few dollars. I mean, those of us who don't live in the lighting district
Don't have lights.
don't have lights. You're right. All right. Other than that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Second.
Seconded. Motion made and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. Actually, it's a nice evening out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful out.